The Planet of the Apes franchise is a franchise that rarely has any misses. They mostly have hits, dating back all the way to 2011 with the rise of the Planet of the Apes. And seeing how every movie they release, it just keeps on getting better and better and better, all the way fast forwarding to 2024, now that we see the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And I'm gonna tell you this right now, I think this movie is a very great movie. This movie, they capture so much depth and so much character growth, especially in the character of May, that it just can't help itself basically sucking you into the universe that is of this franchise, because I completely understand every character's motivation and reason of doing things. Like I just said with May, she's a character in this movie that at first the apes in the Eagle clan, I think that's what they're called, they see this human which they usually call Echo, but this human later is actually revealed to be May. And May, she's this badass human who her people that she was with in the beginning of the movie, they died at the hands of Proxima Caesar's whole goons. But she's actually, well, not really actually the key, but she is in a way a key for Proxima Caesar's conquest, because she knows the route to get into this locked vault that is right next to Proxima Caesar's whole kingdom. But this vault, it has a lot of information and knowledge to better help humans in a time like this, because the humans, they lock themselves into many vaults because of the whole virus spreading and causing every single ape to be smart and strong. She knows a direction into this, and the reason why I'm understanding her character is because, just like me, in my opinion, if I was in her shoes, I also would not want a world where apes are dominant. In my opinion, I'll just be honest with you, I don't want a world where apes are just way more dominant than humans and they treat us like how we treat them. So I understand that in the climax of the whole thing, she chooses to not really help Noah by exploding the whole compound, causing it to flood, causing the whole kingdom just completely be wiped out. And she runs away back into the humans that she was with before the movie started. And those humans, they're scientists mostly. They now have this key or this code that she took from that vault, and when they put that code in, it now cause humans to finally gain solar power. So that's why I understand her. But I also understand Noah, the main character of the movie, because in Noah's case, he is an ape and is a son of royalty, basically, but they're all just living life, all just doing what they're supposed to do. Then next thing you know, Proxima Caesar's goons just completely stormed the place because they were looking for May, actually, aka Echo at the time. They were looking for her because she had the answers and the keys. But then when they stormed the whole place, this big ass gorilla got into a fight with Caesar's dad in front of Caesar. And then Caesar saw his dad basically right before Caesar fell. He saw his dad basically die, you know what I mean? And then he thought his mom died. He thought his friends were either captured or killed. So it caused Noah to now go on this hero's journey, basically to find his people, to find his clan, to save his clan, and to bring honor to his name and his dad's name. Because the Eagle clan, there's this eagle that will watch the dad and Noah, and he wants to gain that eagle respect as well. But along the way, Noah now encounters Raka, and Raka, man, he's still the same Raka that we all know and love. So when they first encounter each other, he's hesitant on trusting Noah, but he now actually sees that Noah is not a part of Proxima Caesar's whole armada. Basically, Raka begins to teach Noah that what he's been taught his whole life was actually a bit of a lie, because Noah's whole Eagle clan did not teach Noah that beforehand humans and apes were living harmoniously, or were living side by side. So as this was going on, they now eventually see May, who's actually stalking them, because May was hungry as hell. She was malnourished. She didn't get any food. As she was still stalking them, they now eventually start to trust May, due to mostly Raka trying to get Noah to trust May. But this whole trust building is completely wiped out when Proximus Caesar's people just start trying to recapture May, because they see May in a group of human settlers who are just like barbarians. Basically, they just feel like cavemen. The whole Proximus Caesar's heavy army with this big ass gorilla, the same gorilla that killed Noah's dad. They now recapture May. They recapture Noah as well. They kill Raka during this, and then they now imprison Noah and May with the whole of the kingdom that Proximus Caesar has built. So then, as this was going on, May and Noah began to start to create a plan to escape this place. And then they eventually, like I said earlier in the beginning of the video, they eventually work together to stop Proximus Caesar's plans of getting into that vault. Both have different reasons though. May's reason is to preserve human life and to not let the apes get the upper hand. Noah's reasons is to save his Eagle clan, is to save his people, and to be the hero that his dad would want him to be in this time of need. But you're probably wondering, why do I actually even see Proximus Caesar's plans as well? Despite him being the main antagonist of the movie, Proximus Caesar's plans, it's evil, but he's actually right. Proximus Caesar warns Noah to not trust the human, to not trust any human, because like we will see, and like I said earlier, May, she chose a decision for herself by exploding the whole vault, causing that whole water to just basically engulf everything and destroy Caesar's plans, basically, aka this fake Caesar. Proximus was right, but also Proximus was evil. That's why it was good at the end of the movie that in front of everybody, Noah used the eagles to kill Proximus. He didn't use the eagles to kill the gorilla that killed his dad, but earlier before that scene, he did kill, or not kill, he didn't really kill him, but he just let him die because he drowned, basically. But that's why I said what I said. This movie is such a good movie that it makes you understand everyone's goal, everyone's ambition, whether they're the main character or the main antagonist or the supporting character. They all have something to do. They all have a purpose, and that's why I want to see where this movie takes. I want to see what this story holds, in the next addition into the franchise. And I'm seeing right now on Rotten Tomatoes and on IMDb, they have 85% and a 7.5 out of 10. So I'll be honest with you, man, I'm interested in that movie. But that's the end of the video. I'm out. Peace.